when there is an unbalance, and how we can came to know about that the question is of unbalance, right? So write down a company. I'm giving a one case study over here. A company needs to assign, that the company has to assign their four tasks. They have given the four tasks to three employees. Now the task is three, but the employees that who can do that work is only three employees, right? And the profit, the most important thing again I've given in this question is unbalanced task, as well as now it is given a profit assignment, right? Profit for assigning each employee each task. That means the employee should get one task. That means you have to make it clear if there is one extra, you have to make it a balance. That profit for assigning each employee each task is given to you, and then it is, and also to be point out, one task will be assigned to one person only. And the one important thing also there, just note down is as follows, right? For the one task, that is the important thing to be considered over here. One task will remain unassigned. Though it is, I just the note down over here, but it is to be understood that one task will remain unassigned, and you have to find out the optimum solution, optimum assignment, so that maximum profit achieved by the boss, right? And what is given to you? We have given an employee, so note down over here the employees that we are one, two, three employees are there, and we have given a four tasks, right? One, two, three, four tasks. And the cost and the profit for them, it is given to you 82, 83, 69, and 92. The next one is 77, 89, 86, and 85. And the last one is 91, 91, 92, and the last one is 92. So this is the case scenario which is given to us. Like we have given the four tasks, right, and three employees, and the profit for each employee for each task is as follows, and the one task will remain unassigned. That is definitely you have to find out the optimum assignment that the maximum profit is being achieved. So how we start up? We first, as normally what we have to do, we have to check it whether my question is of balance or not balanced. Here we came to know that the question is not balanced. Further, it is also given that this question is given to information to related to profit, and in assignment, we are main purpose is to assign the task so that our cost will be minimum. So first, what we have to do for the solution, we convert this. First, we balance the situation. Balance the assignment problem. And how we make the assignment problem balance? Like we have the three employees over here is three, but the task is four. That means we have to create one dummy employee, and the amount for that dummy amount will always be taken as zero, right? So new matrix over here will be, note down new matrix. What will be the new matrix? Then you have to create same matrix again, but taking the consider the employee number 4, and the value that for employee 4 is always to be taken as 0, right? So start doing up same matrix you have to prepare, but keeping the value of the employee 4 as 0, right? Note down employee. How many employees? 1, 2, 3. Taking 1 as a dummy, you can note down in bracket. So they are remembering that it's a dummy one. And there you have a task. How many tasks you have? 4. So note down over here 1, 2, 3, 4. And note down the figure also 82, 83, 69, and 92. And for this it is 77, 89, 86, 85, and the third one is 91, 91, 92, 92, and the rest, the last one will be 0, 0, 0, and 0. Right? Now what we have to do, we have convert that unbalanced problem into a balanced problem. The next process will be The next process, as it is the question of a profit maximization, then we have to convert it into minimization, right? So start doing the next step. Convert that figure. Which figure? The same, the above one, not the starting one. Now with this figure, you have to change up and change it into the another point, right? Convert that into a minimization. Convert, so write in, convert the above maximization matrix into minimization matrix. How it will be converted into minimization matrix? Select the maximum value from the matrix and subtract it from all the cells, right? So maximum value from this is, check the maximum value, that is 92. Here the maximum value is 92. So subtract all the cells from 92, right? Check it is 92 only. Yes, it is 92. So just start doing that point over here and make a new matrix once again. And remember, the new matrix will be like never be negative value, right? So just start the new matrix over here. Write down new matrix, new matrix. That is after converting the profit into minimum. So the task is employees 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one is your dummy. Subtract all the elements from 92, right? What is there? Check it. One is 82, so 92 minus 82, 92 minus 83, 92 minus 69, 92 minus 92, and the process goes on till all the values been done up. For the dummy, you can say, ma'am, it's 0, 0, 0, how to do? So 92 minus 0, that will come up 90. Putting all the figure together and write down over here, that's employee, and the last one is your task, that is task over here. The tasks are different tasks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the value 92 minus 82, that will be 10. Either row wise, either column wise is up to you. You have to note down. Okay, 15, then it will be 1, and last one is 92. First, we write down the 92 in all the cells. It is very easy to seem to be 92 minus 0, 92 minus 0. Yes, right? Now, 92 minus 83, that will be 9. 92 minus 89, that will be 3. 92 minus 91, again 1, right? 92 minus 3, that will be 23. 92 minus 6, that will be 6, or 92 minus 86. And the next one, 92 minus 92, that will be 0. And this is 0, 7, and 0. Right? So we have converted into the maximum value into the minimization value. How we convert it? We subtract all the value from that. Now we are going with the next step. And that next step is, what we have to do in the next step? Yes, we are using like Hungarian method. So you can write down Hungarian method of assignment problem. And in this, what we have to do? We have to use the row reduction. The first concept is row reduction. And what is the main purpose of the row reduction? To minimize your task, right? And for that, we have to do select. In row reduction, what we have to do? Select the lowest cell or the least value from each row and subtract it from that row, right? And for the same concept, follow for each row, right? For each row, you have to follow the same concept. Take the least value, subtract it from the individual row. So the first row, 10, 9, 23, 0, the least value is 0. From 15, 3, take the least value is 3, 1, 1, 0, 0, then again 0. And the last one, the least value is 92. So your new matrix, come up with the new matrix. Prepare the new matrix over here. So write down over here the new matrix. So I'm starting up with the new matrix, that is after taking the least value, right? So new matrix is now your employees 1, 2, 3, 4, and your task over here 1, 2, 3, and 4. Subtract the value. Like what is the best value? Least value in this is 0. So 10, 9, 23, and 0. Write down over here 10, 9, 23, and 0. The next row, if I'm talking about the next row, 15, 3, 6, 7. So least value is 3. So subtract it 3 from all. 15 minus 3, that will be 12, 0, 3, and 4. For the third row, if I'm talking about the third row, the least value is 1, 1, 0, 0. So 0 is the least value. So answer will be 1, 1, 0, and 0. And in the last is 92. So subtract all that, it will become up 0, 0, 0, 0. So this is the new matrix after deleting the row reduction, right? Hope it is clear. Now coming up to the next point, that is the column reduction. Your next step now, and your next step is column reduction. So you just have to do the next step, that is a column reduction. And for that also what we have to do, we have to select the least value from lowest value. You can also say least or lowest. The same word is there. Value from each column and subtract it from that column and repeat it from next column in same way, right? Same way you have to do it. So like in the first column, the minimum or the lowest value is in first column is 1, right? 0. So subtract the first column. Then what we get the new matrix. So write down over here is new matrix. What will be the new matrix value? So changing the color just to show it that it is a new matrix. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your employee. And here it is, we have the task 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then 0 is the minimum value. So write down over here 10 minus 0, 10, 12 minus 0, that will be 12, 1 minus 0, 1, and last is 0. And in the second, we have 9, 0, 1, 0. So 9 minus 0, again it will be 9, 0 minus 0, it will be 0, 1 minus 0 will be 1, and 0 minus 0 will be 0, right? And in the third column, if I'm checking about 33, 3, 0, 0, so that will be 23 minus 0, 3 minus 0, again the 0 minus 0, and that will be 0. And in the last one, that is the column number 4, task number 4 is again 0, 4, 0, and 0. So what we conclude from this is my new matrix after considering the column. We have done the column reduction. Now what we have to do after doing the column reduction, now we have to check or we have to draw the lines, and the lines should be minimum covering all the zeros. Like this is my next step. So write down our next step. Draw the lines, minimum lines, that will be more good appealing. Minimum lines covering all the zeros. That all the zeros should be covered and number of lines should be as much as minimum as you can, right? So prepare this matrix one again, just to make it like draw the lines over in this matrix only. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your employee and task over here 1, 2, 3, 4. Note down the above values over here, that is 1, 10, 12, 1, and 0. For the second column, it is 9, 0, 1, 0. In the next, it is 23, 3, 0, and 0. The last one is 0, 4, 0, and 0. So this is the work of the employees and the task. Draw the lines, right? Minimum number of lines covering all the zeros. So minimum number of lines can be there. So we have to check by row and column wise having the maximum 0. You have to check each row and column having the maximum 0. So check it in the, if I'm starting with the first row, the 0 is only 1. Second is also having a 1 0. But in column number, if I'm talking about the row number 3, we have 2 0. But if I'm talking about the row number 4, that is having the maximum number of 0. So first I delete this row number 4. Right. Now the maximum number is 0 in how many rows? If I'm talking about first row only 1, second is also having 1 0. Talking about the 3, we have 2 0. Right. So I deleted this one also. Now the number of rows zeros in either I'm taking a column number 2 or 4, or either I'm taking a row number 1 and 2 having a 1 0 only. So either by going this way or by vertical horizontal walk, it can be in any way. So what we find it over here, the number of lines covering all the zeros. That means all the zeros being covered up from how many lines? That line of four. And what about the matrix we are having over here is m plus n minus 1. Now m and n is the row and the column. Number of rows and columns are 4, 4, 4 plus 4, right? 4 plus 4 minus 1, that is 4 plus 4, 8, 8 minus 1, that is 7. But here the number of allocation or the number of lines over here is of 4 and m plus n minus 1 is equal to 7. That means these are not same, not equal. So we have to not equal. That means we have to go for the adjustment. And how we have to go for the adjustments? The adjustment should be in the form of taking the lowest value. Now you have to hope you remember that we have to go for the adjustment. And for the adjustments, what you have to do, write down the adjustments. We have to do a select the lowest value, select the lowest value from the uncovered, that is not covered or uncovered, you can say up, lowest the value from the uncovered cell that is not covered by the 0, from the uncovered area or uncovered cell, and select the first we have done the selection of the lowest value from the uncovered cell, and then subtract it from from where we have to subtract from all the uncovered cell, from all the uncovered cell, and add to the, from where we have to add it, this value, we have to add that value, the lowest value which is from the uncovered cell, then add to whom we have to add it, we have to add this value to the one who is having an intersection point. And where do we have an intersection point? Just check it again. And the last point, if we are getting it in the matrix on this, we check like your intersection point is at which point. Here is the intersection is at 1 point and at 0 at the last point, right? So start doing up the next further. Yes, you have to do this allocations and putting all the values together. Okay. So coming up to the next point. Yes, we have to write it all the values, because when you are doing this numerical question, you have to show each and everything that you have done this thing. So if you are not showing the values, how we can cover up the next step? What the next step is? So we have to tell the next step, right? This being done now, coming up the next point. Write down the next point that we have to value out the uncovered cell, and then from the uncovered cell, you have to select the value. And from this, if I am checking out which one is the uncovered cell, that is 10, 12, 23, and 3. So from 10, 12, 23, 3 is the lowest one. Which one you take it as the lowest? That 3 will be the lowest. So the lowest one will be subtracted, right, from all the points. So you have to give the assignments in this way only, right? Now subtract it and then put all the values from there. Okay. So start doing that point and subtract it. And from the one who is under the cover line, no need to do any changes to that. Okay. So I'm taking a gap over here so that you can see the matrix over sign over here and start doing the calculation. Okay. Put over here as an employee. How many employees are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many tasks is there? We have given a task of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And the number of allocations, like now lowest one we have selected as 3. So 10 minus 3, that will be 7. Right? And 12 minus 3 will be 9. 1 under the covered line, so remaining same. 0 under the point, that is remaining same. Now the first one, that is 9. 9 under the line, so no need to do that thing. Under the line, whenever it is from the under the line, you don't have to do anything. But the one is not covered, then you have to subtract it. Okay. So this is under the line, again remains 0. 1. This is again 1. This is the intersection point where the rows and the columns had match up. So at that point, that will be 3, right? And 0 is also having an intersection point. 0 plus 3, that will be 3, right? An uncovered cell in the column number 3, that will be 23. 23 minus, we will subtract it, right? 23 minus 3 will be 20. 3 minus 3, that will be 0. Remaining 0 remains same. Under the line, that will remain same, that is 0, 4. And then this is again an intersection point. So the intersection point you have to add 0 plus 4, that will be 4. And the last one is also having an intersection point. So 0 plus 4, that will be again 4. So this is the way we will do the question and find out the values. Are we getting the same values? And are we, this is the optimum solution or not? And how we can find this is the optimum solution or not? Putting the again the same process like what we have to check it. Now again, wind up with and select the maximum number of zeros. Note down over here. Draw the lines covering maximum zeros, right? Check it. Draw the lines covering maximum 0. If I start drawing over here, check the maximum 0 is in which line. Again, it's showing in the task number 3. Just delete that one. Now the maximum number of 0 in which one? We have only 0, 0, 0 individually. I'm not getting any individual. Let's say again the number of lines is equals to 4. Now you have to check one more thing. The process goes until when, until what time we have to can carry on this. Is it possible, like without going further, we are able to find out the allocation? A single allocation is doing up. If it is possible giving a single allocation, then our answer will be an initial feasible solution we are able to find in that situation or not, or the proper assignment can be done in that way. So just check it once. Okay. So this is our my employee. Sorry, no task is there. We have given an employee, right? So write it over here as an employee. How many employees are there? We are given a 3, 4 employee. One is our dummy employee, and we have taken a task. And what type of task we have given? Assign that values 9, 8, 22, and 0, right? And the next one is 11, 0, 2, and 3. And the next one is 0, 1, 0, 0. The last one is 0, 0, 0, 0. Now just check it once. Is all the values or all the zeros be cut, like deleting all the values, or we are able to assign the single person employee will be given a single task? Is it so? So check it. In the first row we have one employee, so we assign this one. Now we can't assign this work to these employees. Check for the second one. Yes, we have only one, so assign this one. Will not give this one to the first person. Now check for the column number 3. We have two zeros. And the column number 4 also we have zeros. Now this is the way of we can an intersection point. Either we select this one, then we will not give assignment to the column number next. Then if you are giving this assignment, so select this one, don't give this to next candidate. We can't give this to also. So the next selection and the last selection. Now what we are able to find out, yes, we are able to find out that number of allocations. If I'm checking about the number of allocations is 4. And my task is also 4. Right. So what is this over here? Yes, we can able to find out the data in this way also. Now just check it. What are the allocations are being done up? Like which employee is getting a which task? If I'm checking in this way, so put it over here, employee, right? And over here as a task. And over here we have to find out the cost or profit. Employee one, if I'm talking about the employee one is given a task of 4, right? This one is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So employee 1 is given a task number 4. If I'm talking about second employee, is given a task of 2. If I'm talking about the third employee, is given a task of 1. Right? And last one, that is an employee number 4, is given a task of a dummy that is of 3. So my point is clear over here that all the employees are given a task and no task like is assigned, one task is assigned to dummy as there is no employee over there. The fourth employee, we have already created a dummy. That's the reason the fourth employee is given a no task. With this, what we are able to find out now, putting the value of 1, as we are given the one task to the one employee given a task number 4, getting the value from where we have to find this value, that is from the initial starting. When the question being started off, the assignment is given to us, right? As we given 1 to the task number 4 and the value is 92. The employee number 2 is given a task number 2, that value is 89. And the employee number 3, which is given a task number of 1, the value is 91. Now this way you add all these values and what you get the answer of 272. Now what this 272 indicates, that this is the final total profit. This is the final total profit of rupees 272 that we as a company, when they assign this employees to this particular task, then they will get the proper profit over here. But the point is this, ma'am, is this a maximum profitization? Yes, this is the maximum profitization. But if they are asking you not in the profit term, they are asking you about in the cost term. So what you have to do, you just check it from the cost matrix after converting the profit into the cost. Just take that values and find out the value.